My take is that in AI, context management is actually the most important thing because so much is otherwise delegated to the foundation model companies. And so companies with unfair context. And context could be things like videos of people folding clothes that you could then use for imitation learning. Or in our world, it's actually customer data context. So for us, we see for the largest B2C brands how their customers make purchasing decisions. And we can provide AI that context on what should we sell consumers and bring that kind of like advertising data and marketing data into context at the right time.
So to me, I think the unfair advantage has two components, and you kind of have to have both present to turn into an unfair advantage. The ones I think of are, for an AI company, are language, if you will, or what I call notation. It's how you express the problem you're trying to solve. And the other one is data. And so what notation looks like, it's a bit of an abstract term, but really it's all around us. If you're a musician and you read a score, that's notation. It's very effective to convey how the piece is supposed to sound, as opposed to, for instance, a recording. If you've ever learned Roman numerals, you know that they're a lot more cumbersome than Arabic numerals to do math. And so the importance of notation, I think, is crucial in the world of AI, because when you think about what large language models can do, they find patterns in data, but they find patterns in data according to some sort of vocabulary. And if you have the right notation, I think you can achieve great things with AI. I think conversely, if you have the wrong notation, even with the same data, you have to, I think, deploy a lot of probably compute power to get to the same result. Now, the data in itself, I think, plays a different importance, and obviously, I think it's a well understood point. But I think I keep coming back to the idea that the models generally are great at predicting data that I've seen before. So they have some ability to generalize, I think, but it's probably not as good as we think. And thus, if you have unique data, you should be able to exploit it, provided you have the right notation. And so then you can really apply AI techniques to get that unfair advantage.
I think an unfair advantage for an AI company is something that's either tailored to the team, where they have some differentiated knowledge or differentiated skill set, or even differentiated set of beliefs that allows them to output more or faster or higher quality or with more focus than others. And I think, probably the most underrated kind of direction of that is focus as opposed to breadth, because I think we can do so much with all of these AI tools. There's not a lot of people who are thinking about what are the few things that we should actually be doing.
So I think the most obvious one is some sort of data set or workflow that the model companies can't reproduce. Ultimately, I think as you're building application software, you're building a strategic advantage at something that revolves around a data set. And making sense of that data set is sort of the core thing that you can build other AI things on. So everyone says it, but data sets are the core to build everything on.